Hey everyone, welcome back and having a look at my channel. I'm going to bring you another video packed with ridiculousness from the ISS, or as I have now renamed it, the BSS, full of ridiculous hair and full of parabolic flight. Yeah, that's that zero-G plane that people can take for around $5,000, where you can experience what an astronaut feels when you're falling out of the sky in an airplane and the plane is falling just a little bit faster than you are, and you rise up. And what happens when you do that is your hair often flops about, but it certainly never stands straight up on end like how the actor nuts on the BSS likes to pretend that their hair just magically stands on end. It doesn't happen. Watch this clip of parabolic flight and see for yourself.
Go, 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 go!
Okay, have you seen enough yet? I know I'm drilling this in really hard, but you need to really understand. Hair does not do this or this. It just doesn't do it. It doesn't stand straight up or this. And the reason that they do this is because of the difference between being parabolic and then being non-parabolic. You would notice the change in the hair from hair falling to hair not falling. So to join the gap, they fixate the women's hair to stand straight up all the time. So there would be never any controversy over how the hair appears. It's always standing straight up. But I guess they didn't figure out that people could be this smart to figure out something so obvious. And I guess they never thought that we'd ever be able to go on these zero-G rides for ourselves. NASA certainly thought a lot, but they never thought about how capable we are as people, especially people that have banded together in one mind, in belief of one thing, that they're lying about space, that there is no International Space Station, that it's all one big hoax.
So I guess it's just a one dish at a time sort of thing, huh?
The good part is, like a lot of meals on space station, it tasted fine. It's just you had to eat things individually. But the taste is good. You sort of use your mouth as a bowl and just mix stuff up and eat it. It's not the same, but it's all right. Hey, tell you what, so you can see, what we're facing here in weightlessness. We'll take our asparagus and we'll take it and go rehydrate it, and then you can see what it's like to eat asparagus.
Yeah, Chris Hadfield, why don't you do that? Why don't you fly on up there and show us what it's like to eat in space? Because we're all so anxious to watch you. Watch more trickery.
So
keep your eye on the spinning ball. Guys, what is one of the first things you ever learned? I always said, the hand is quicker than the eye. Well, in this case, it's true. Because all they ever want to do on the space station is have you watch whatever they are spinning in their hands. It's always the same. This show never changes its format.
Asparagus.
They've always got some little thing spinning, and they want you to watch. But I want you to watch something else. So don't watch what he's doing with his hands. I want you to watch the top right corner.
Around the outside.
There is a pair of scissors. They're very motionless right now, but they're there. They're right next to the edge of a blue, something blue that's sticking down. And you just saw the scissors move just a little bit. Keep your eye on those scissors. Don't take your eyes off of them while Chris is cutting open the pack of asparagus and disgustingly licking off those scissors. Keep your eye focused on those scissors and watch the real magic in space happen.
You don't want to load your spoon up too much or the food will fly everywhere. So imagine trying to mix other food in with this when the package is already this full. It really just, it's not possible.
Edit.
And you can't really hold 2 of these or 3 of these at once.
Two
so
edits.
You kind of just need to eat one and then eat another.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Eight.
Pac-Man. Uh-oh. Asparagus explosion. Mm.
9. Keep watching those scissors. 10. 11.
One last piece of asparagus,
12.
we'll eat it upside down. Just because we can.
There you go, guys.
That is fascinating.
That's the real
Complications with
magic
eating in
of
microgravity
space. It's
were
called
not what I expected, but
editing.
I think now we have a really good
And they
picture
have
of
to
it.
edit.
So what's that mean
because
for a
they
trip
can
to
only
Mars?
do
They'll be underway for
cycles
like
of
6
28
months.
seconds.
These take
in
up a lot
the
of room,
parabolas.
packaging.
They
So I'm
cannot
not
go
sure
longer than that.
That all your food can be
So
prepared
it probably
this way.
takes
I
them
think you're gonna
all
have to
day long, maybe a week,
figure out a different system. Have
to
good
make
refrigeration.
one
have
little
bulk foods.
video. Certainly, probably
Maybe
longer
prepare
than
your
it
foods
took
in
me
some
to
sort
make
of
this
centrifuge
video.
to get a little bit of gravity.
but it's always the same
Where I
gang.
think you're gonna have to grow food en
They
route.
get you interested,
You need
they
a
get you
regular
watching
cycle
their
of things.
hands,
You can't just package everything.
and they're
It takes
always
6 months to get to Mars.
spinning and
That's a lot
twirling
of the spirit
something.
experience.
And then the edits
See you
start.
next week.
Every time, guys.
Bye, Chris.
Next
Bye.
victim.
Made.
Okay, what's
It's
she going
far
to
from
do?
being a
She's going to
masterpiece. I've
spin
discovered several
and throw
challenges
at
with
you a
cutting
piece of
and
cloth
twisting
that she's
and
made.
stitching and weightlessness.
And it's pretty
But it
disgusting.
was made in
But
space.
listen to what she says.
I'll be bringing this block back with me when I return to Earth, and I'm inviting all of you to create your own star-themed quilt blocks. We'll be combining them with my block to create a quilt for next year's 30th anniversary International Quilt Festival in Houston, where I hope to make a special appearance. If you're interested in participating in this fun project, all of the important details are available at this year's festival. I can't wait to see what we make together.
I'm sorry. Couldn't help myself. Okay, watch the pixelation. Now watch her right leg. You see her pant leg? Watch it again in slow motion. You see the pixelation of her stupid little quilt square. But now you're going to see her pant leg on her left leg facing the screen. Look what it's doing. It's flopping over. What happened to her G-force, her magical force that causes everything to stand straight up? Forgot about that. Okay, next. Here's a bunch of flashy video. See that flash? Flash. That's an edit. Flash. Each time you see a flash, it's an edit. And watch the ridiculousness of her putting water on her hair. Yet no water seems to be going to her hair. It looks to me that the water that she barely squirted out all just drifted away from her. Watch her try to capture it back and wet her hair, but it doesn't happen. And then we're going to see edit. Oh, magic. Look, wet hair. Wow, how did that happen? Amazing. Flash. She's now turned the screen sideways. Shampooing. Got to put that shampoo on that filthy, dirty head. Flash. Now she's facing forward. How is this? Flash. Different angle again. Each edit represents the end of a parabolic flight and the beginning of a new one. You see, they can't reposition the actor in the same spot that they were standing in when it all stopped. They just can't start and stop this perfectly every time. So that's why they always have some gimmick to have you watching. This time they really didn't, because she's not using her hands that much. But you see the flashes. Those are edits. And once you start seeing them, they become so crystal clear that you can't stop seeing them. All you see is flash, flash, flash. It just gets ridiculous, but not as ridiculous as the lies that they're spinning to us, making us believe that there's magical ISS in the sky to hide the real information from you. And we all know that they're hiding this because there is no space. We live on a flat plane. And this lady is all in on the gag, trying to reinforce the indoctrination that started when we were children, telling us that we lived on a spinning ball. She's probably upside down, and that's the reason why her hair is standing straight up like that. That's my take on it. But there could be some kind of a uptake valve, something that's causing your hair to be sucked up. I don't know, but you can see those flashes, and every time you see a flash, her body position has changed afterwards, or her hair position has changed. They can never line it up perfectly. They should never have tried to do this video because it was too difficult, because her hair is just all over the place. But they tried. I give them a big fat F for failure on this video. But good for us flat earthers, because this is the kind of material that I just gobble up. Because now that eyes have been opened, I can't stop seeing this. And I see all the edits now. You see her whole body shift out of position? The instant replay here, I've slowed things down for you, so you can see for yourself the flash and then the change of body position. Wait for it, it's coming. There we go. Did you see? It's like they put a transition in between the cut of the edit. There's another flash, body position changes. It's the same like when we make these videos. We edit, we put transitions in between the slides. There's no special magic required. It's pretty simple. And it's like they use the transition of overexposed film transition. Maybe that's what it was called. You see that? Reminds you of when you've got an overexposed photograph. That's the transition that they used, because it's always the same one each time. And then when that passes by, boom, her body position has changed. Wow, the magic of the ISS. Now it's the bullshit station. And we're all on to you, NASA. Your days are numbered. Because one day everyone will know about what you've been doing with our $50 million a day. And I want mine back. I want the money back that I paid for this pathetic show that you've been putting on. That and your fake moon landing and your ridiculous fake Curiosity landing on Mars with your rodent in the picture. It seems like NASA can never get it right. They always have to make a mistake. It's like they're just dangling it right in our face. Look at my ridiculous Medusa hair. Ha ha, look at me, how silly and stupid I look. But people are all sleeping. They're all believing this. And it just goes on and on. Look at that hair. Oh, come on. It's just, they're all space monkeys. And that's all I have to say on it. Now, this is very disturbing. Just watch this video. You're finally going to see the fourth wall. And just watch, and I'll talk about it afterwards.
Yes, I'm ready for the event.
Parkville Elementary School, this is Mission Control Houston. Please call station for a voice check.
Well, there you have it. I don't even know what to say. That was so disturbing. I'm not sure what I was looking at, but I think we see the puppeteers, because those actors are the puppets. And as mad as I am at them, they're really not the ones that are pulling the strings. We have just seen our first images of the people actually pulling the strings. and they're wearing masks, and they're very evil, devilish looking masks. And I would guess that they're doing that so the actors don't even know who they are. You know, a simple balaclava would have sufficed, but no, they had to keep this masquerade going by wearing the most devilish looking masks that they could find. I hate ending my video on such a depressing note, but yet we finally have our first real pictures of the fourth wall. And as demonic as it is, we need to face it for what that is. So I just hope that this video gets seen a lot so people can see that. And like I said, the creator of the video, I will put a link so you can go directly to his site, because I'm not taking any credit for that. I was sent that video today and watched it, and it's just very heavy on my heart now, seeing the demonic force behind all of this. It's so much bigger than us. I don't know what we're ever going to be able to do to stop this madness, but I hope that someone does something really, really soon. Have a great rest of your day, people.